Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and today, another big Kickstarter, this one from Pandasaurus, and it's called Skate Summer. This is a very interesting game. It says, become a pro skater by placing trick cards and collecting all skater upgrades in this board game from 2 to 5 players. This one's very, very interesting. Now, Pandasaurus, they've really kicked some amazing retail games out last year, didn't they? And, of course, the Dinosaur World people, Dinosaur Island, in my case, that I have, but hey. Let's go now. Nice cover, it's got that kind of 80s vibe, neon. The board, which is a little bit shame they're not showing off the board on the Kickstarter page, but it's absolutely beautiful how it's been illustrated. And this is kind of makes the second phase of the game. But this phase of the game, you're actually going to be skating around the hexes. The hexes will have bonuses on them that you can collect, but you are trying to get into the corners of the hex map were to spell out the word skater during the game to offer the maximum bonuses you can get from doing that. But in order to move, you need to have special tricks that you've made. So these are the board. The board itself, there's going to be like a little bit of card play here. So you get 5 cards from the tricks and you're going to be putting them in the middle. The cards will actually donate if you're moving to the left or the right with your balance. And if the cards keep coming out and are pushing you to the far left, because at the minute you can see, well, this is actually an upgraded one that you can see here. On a normal deck here, the left and the right, you wouldn't have that extra spot. So you cannot actually go 3 cards to the left and the right. It's interesting how this board works because you do cover up the balance left and right. You cover up the double bonus. You cover up the hand size 7. You've only got a hand size 5 when you start. So if you've got 3 cards banked in the left, you might want to just land at that point, because if you bail, there are consequences for movement. So you don't. It's kind of risky. It is going to be risky. The tricks that you put down, though, they might also be giving you a bit of income, and these income can upgrade you on the blue, yellow and red track to the left, which gives you like increased movement going across this map depending on what you're doing. So some squares you might need something blue to move into that area, or red or yellow and things like this. It is very, very good. Now, when you get so far down the track, though, you are going to unlock these special tricks. The special tricks are really good, especially for countering the balance that's coming up. Once you've played these cards, though, you are going to be rolling a dice, and the dice is going to be checking your actual balance. And it might, even though you've got 3 cards on the deck here, it could push you far left and make you bail the landing, so you crash. So you do need to kind of be careful here. If you've got special tricks, though, they can really push the balance to the opposite way, so they can help you with the dice rolls and things like that. So you can mitigate it, but there is a little bit of push your luck. But it is kind of nice how you're crafting the cards on your board and you're playing. It is nice. Once all that's gone, the people that land, then you come up to the board here, you choose where you're going in the turn order, and then you're moving around the board using the cards you've got from that first area, and then going around collecting, and then it's kind of a rinse repeat. But you are going to be getting stronger, you are going to be getting better cards, you're going to be getting your hand size to 7, get double landing bonuses, and you are going to be able to hold more cards from the track down below. It all is very delicious. Theme-wise, I think it's quite fun because the tricks that you're putting down, they all have great art on them. They're all doing potentially thematic things. The theme of actually keeping on balance is nice. I love that indeed. And I like this randomize of the random balance dice here. So at the beginning you might be falling off, but you're mitigating it as you get stronger. The big air die, this is starting off in the center of the map and you're just going to fly across the map into a deeper area, which is interesting. The board art though is really, really cool. In fact, as a backlay to what we're looking here, you can see in the faded backdrop the art of the board, and it really is nice what they've done. Anyhow, these tiles here are going to cover up your board, and you'll kind of get rid of these when you upgrade your board. It's kind of a nice way they've done it. I do like that. Manual tokens help you move. You've got special tricks, all these things, and these check marks are kind of for the board that you're doing on the map and things like that. But you're basically going around collecting points, basically. And the flame tokens, they are going to be used to upgrade your board and your little thing. So yeah, 50 for the retail, 70 special edition. It's going to look like the special edition is going to be the Kickstarter edition, and we're going to be getting all the stretch goals plumbing into that. So got these really nice minis. I do like these. Translucent dies, who does not like them? They look great. The first unlocks then are going to be the Skater. I don't like how they've kind of stretched these into 2 stretch goals. I think it's a little bit nasty, actually. And I'll tell you why as we go down. But yeah, here's the game in very quick. How to play. You play your tricks, you roll then to see if you can keep balance, you upgrade with the flame tokens, and you skate around the map collecting things, collect tokens, upgrade your board then, and you go back and do it again. I think it's fairly fun. You can test it out on Tabletopia. That's really, really great, and the rulebooks looks fully detailed. And this card art, not sure what this is. It says card art 1. Are they going to be doing lots of unique art? Maybe. Well, but we have to see that. Now this monster board, in fact, look, they're putting them at 240. What am I talking about? It's the fact that they've got 2 stretch goals, it makes it look... But yeah, they're both at 40. So at 40 you'll get the board add-on and the mini. So that's all good. We don't know what's coming. Possibly art then, to put more art in the game, which will be fantastic. Maybe some component upgrades. In fact, the board is so lovely. I'd love to see a playmat add-on. But that would actually be bigger than what they have at the minute to really kind of make it look fantastic. They have resisted Pandasaurus in the past not doing that, but hopefully we do get a big playmat, because that's going to be fantastic to get this on your table with even bigger art, because it is beautiful what they've done. The artist here has done a real amazing job. Anyway, you get to see a little bit of that art from the playthroughs, and of course the rulebook shows you a bit of up close fantastic details. Hopefully they'll have an update showing this. They have a beautiful calendar of events for people on the fence to check out, and I totally think you might want to watch a couple of previews of anyone that you're a fan of, and it is good that they've got all these things going on. Skaters themselves, though, they have a little bit of lore. They've got like a favourite food. It would have been nice if they tied that to the map, so that they could go to an area on the map that only they need to go to collect something. For example, Sherry Bomb here. If she goes to the pizza restaurant, she can pick up an icon for herself. That might give her an upgrade of her choice or something extra on the board that person could do. That would be very, very good. I like that would actually tie the lore into the gameplay. I think that would be easy to do. And I think the board itself, it has all these places, a falafel, pizza, burger restaurant, pasta the Italian here. So, you know, they definitely could have like some side missions for each of these characters. I think that would be great. Tie the lore into the gameplay. Now, Randy Ryman's the designer. I think he's done a great job here. Pap Ink illustrator, amazing. Excuse me. I've got a wee bit of a cold. You might say stage 1 cold. Bit of a runny nose here and there, and a bit of sneezing and a bit of... I'm sure you want to know this, but I guess the interesting thing is it's like 28 degrees outside, and yes, you can get a cold in those temperatures here in Mexico. It's to do with the season, not the temperature. Anyway, there's the Pandasaurus team. It's getting quite big. They are no strangers to Kickstarter. They are very... I would put them in the Premier League of Kickstarter games because they do great innovation. They do great products, amazing quality of what the games they do, and all that stuff. So yeah, they've got interesting ones here. Kickstarter, of course, was Dinosaur Island. That had 2 Kickstarters. We've got Dinosaur World here. They've not got Dinosaur World, the Roar and Write on here, which they should have put that on as well. And the rest are the retail games. Most notably from last year, Brew, Loop, Time That Killed Me, and Machikoro 5th Anniversary Edition, of course. No. There is a little bit of what we need to talk about here. Backers, you need to come in at $5, they're saying. So no $1 pledge. $5 is the minimum. That's what they want. It says that each copy of the game ordered in the Pledge Manager would be $5 higher than the campaign. So yeah, it's going to go up in price also. So if you minimum pledge, you expect to pay more. That stinks, doesn't it? I think they should give people time to upgrade their pledge. Like, give people a month to upgrade when the Pledge Manager goes live. Give them 2 months or something. Don't punish them for not putting a pledge in here. This is going to be a crazy time in the next couple of weeks, trust me. As you probably know, there's some big monsters coming. But having said that, look, Pledge Manager opens mid-February and they want to close it early March. So what is this? Like, Pledge Manager's only... It sounds like it's going to open for 3 weeks. That stinks. However, they're hoping to deliver it by July. What is going on here? Got to get a tissue. Sorry, peeps. Well, of course, we have had the strange COVID years, and of course, Kickstarter. I think this might be a trend this year of games coming to Kickstarter that are almost finished. They are basically coming on here hoping to stretch it out before they print it and stuff like that. But having said that, though, the shipping is just another, like, we've no idea. And really, when the shipping is kind of vague, that's why I always suggest minimum pledge. But they're saying it should be under 25 for the United States, Canada, China, Australia, UK, EU. They are stressing it could be excess of 50, of course, over 50 if you're in every other place. So that's kind of it. If I can remember, Dinosaur Island, though, it wasn't that much. So... And Pandasaurus, you know, they even though they've got a lot of experience, everybody doesn't know what the shipping's going to be yet. It's trying to, hopefully, it will go down. Now, this is interesting. It says, failure to complete the pledge manager on time may result in an increase in shipping charges. Oh. Like, they've got quite a lot of things here saying, we need you to pay for it. We need you to pay for this as soon as you can. That's what the feeling is. It does say, though, there is going to be 90 days. So you're paying for your game. That's the early bit. There's going to be 3 months, and then they're going to tell you about the shipping fees. So it's... They could have done this with a graphic. Let me just think about this now. So you've minimum pledged it, $5. You've gone through the campaign, but you don't know what the shipping prices are, and we don't know what the shipping prices are going to be for 90 days. So you keep it your minimum pledge because the pledge manager will reopen. They're going to reopen it. But is it going to cost $5 more then on that reopen? It's a little bit confusing, isn't it? So yeah, it looks like I've got my knickers in a twist here with what they're going on. It's mis-messaging is what's going on here. But essentially you need to come in on the bigger pledge here. There's $70, of course. The minis and the dice look really, really good. I'd certainly be paying extra for a playmat, and that playmat would get me mega excited. It really would. And who knows what's going to happen with this Kickstarter. I think Pandasaurus do have a lot of fans. This went on Kickstarter very... So I'm like in the first hour here. I'm kind of on my toes on this Tuesday because there's a lot coming out, of course. But Skates Summer is looking very, very cool. Card play and card movement. Upgrade your boards. Interesting gameplay, certainly innovative. Thematic things that you're doing. Like to see a bit more theme come from the character. And I think most of these components definitely could get upgraded. We'll see where it stretches to. More board people can come out though. Everything's looking fabulous, isn't it? So it looks like Pandasaurus have got a winning game here on Kickstarter. It all depends on what else is coming to the competition at the end of January. It's got 24 days to go, which is very good indeed. I do like the plus 21 day campaign, so I've no problem with that. They have got a streaming schedule coming on, which is nice to see. They're holding back on the FAQ. I believe it's going to be a live FAQ, so this will update through the days. And hopefully on the updates they will give a feature to the board, because it is spectacular what they've done here. Very interesting also to see what the card art number 1 is, what they're hoping to unlock, and what are they hoping to do with their stretch goals with the art. Really colour me interested. But anyway, Skate Summer looking fantastic. We will be updating you on Skate Summer this Sunday with our radio show broadcast, where we do 50% music and 50% Kickstarter news. We'll be looking back at Skate Summer and we'll update you with any interesting stretch goals that come out of here. But definitely looking amazing. And do we recommend it? Of course we do. Do watch a playthrough with your favourite YouTuber, because that might also swing you in hard as well. And I guess, you know, just put the 70 on and then soak up the shipping. It really is a weird time on Kickstarter, isn't it? Hopefully this time next year we won't have any of this tomfoolery nonsense, because it still is a little bit vague shipping, isn't it? Anyway, peeps, Skate Summer, really, really interesting. I had a really good fun going through the rule book. It's well written and sounds delicious. Definitely want to play this game, and so far this week it's been very, very good, hasn't it? Our last video, the Dexterity card game, Jungle Ball, was great. Here we've got Skate Summer, and what else we got coming this week? I know you'd think there's going to be at least one more big one this week. Hint, hint. But yeah, please like the video and think about subscribing. Videos will go live. You get an email when you subscribe and all that stuff. Or it'll go into your feed. Who am I talking to here? You're probably a seasoned Kickstarter. Kickstarter? Seasoned YouTuber. Need to get a drink, I think. Brains on the dry side. Well, Pete, thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. This is, of course, Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.